Hey everyone, welcome back. It's JT from Work It Daily, and today I'm going to be talking about cover letters. But before I begin, I want to welcome all new viewers and remind you to hit the subscribe button down below. We provide great content on a weekly basis about job search and career development. And if you hit the little bell, you'll even get reminders when we upload something new. Okay? All right, let's get started. I want to talk about these cover letters, specifically how to write one that recruiters absolutely love and how to get them at hello. But before I begin, I want to ask you a question. True or false? Do recruiters read cover letters? What do you think? Well, the truth is most people think they don't, especially because they never hear from recruiters. But I'm here to tell you that's false. Our company, myself personally, we work with thousands of recruiters and they tell us they read the good ones. They immediately get rid of the bad ones. So let's talk about that. What we're saying is that most cover letters stink. That's the truth. It's painful. It's hard to hear. And why is that? Well, there's too much blah, blah, blah going on in that cover letter and a lot of brag, brag, brag. And that is what turns recruiters off. They can open a cover letter and skim it quickly, and if they see that it reads just like every other cover letter they get, and it's all about you and how great you think you are, they are not going to bother to read it. And that is the truth. You have to have an attention-grabbing cover letter today. That's the secret to getting it read. And the truth is, this isn't a powerful tool. It's not something that we should gloss over. In my personal opinion, and I've been a career coach for over 15 years, the cover letter is more important, more valuable, and has more power than your resume does. And I'm going to talk about why that is today. When you show a personal connection, when you reveal something about yourself that evokes an emotion in the reader, that is a powerful cover letter. That is what's going to get a recruiter to take a look at your resume and give you a phone call. You have to really connect with the employer on a very personal level. So how do you do that? Well, there's a couple ways. You could, for example, tell them how you've come to learn that what they do is special. So how, in your personal experience, in your life experience, did you learn that what they do is different, better, faster, cheaper, smarter, more quality, whatever it is? How do you emotionally connect with their brand? Tell them that story. Or even better, tell them about the first time you ever used their product and service. I mean, what better way to explain, I get you, I feel connected to you, and I want to work for you, than telling them a personal story about your experience with them. And lastly, you can just tell them about an overall life experience that helps you feel connected to their tribe. Something that's happened to you that has caused you to have a value or a belief that you know aligns with their values and beliefs, and that you can make that actual connection. The fact is, the more personal the cover letter, the better. It makes all the difference in the world, and if you think about it, it's really not that hard to do. So one example I can tell you about is a client of ours who wanted to work for a fashion company. Specifically, it was a t-shirt company that had these really fun logos and quotes on them. And what she did is tell the story about her nephew and how the first time he was wearing that t-shirt, and this whole hilarious story of what unfolded and how the meaning of that t-shirt took on a whole new level as a result of what transpired. Great cover letter, really fun, and guess what? She got the call. Another example, a client of ours wanted to work for a medical equipment company. And he told the story about the time that his grandmother was in the hospital and how he noticed their logo was on the hospital bed and some of the key pieces of equipment in her room, and how important these key pieces of equipment were to the care for her in the final stages of her life. Very, very powerful and emotional. Guess what? He got a call too. So in both of these examples, you can see that when you get them at hello, when you tell a story that just wakes them up, you get their heart and their mind engaged. And that's really the key here. You're trying to draw them in. What are we trying to do? We're trying to create an emotional reaction. We want them to read something that draws up emotion in them. And why is that? Because when you do that, when you give that story and it creates that emotional reaction, you're creating connection. And all of a sudden, that recruiter, that hiring manager, that employer is feeling connected to you, the job seeker. You're not just a piece of paper anymore. That's really powerful, don't you think? We call this at Work It Daily the disruptive cover letter, because you're disrupting the brain of the person that's reading it. And when you focus and you disrupt this reader, you're getting them out of autopilot. You're taking them off that, oh, here's just another cover letter that I should throw away. They're all of a sudden seeing you as a person. Again, not as a piece of paper, but as a real human being. And I can't tell you how many times our members have used a disruptive cover letter and they get a phone call saying, this is the best cover letter I've read in months. I don't remember the last time I read a cover letter that got my attention like this. The best part is they're now on the phone with the hiring manager. Okay. So now that I've got you understanding the power of a disruptive cover letter, I want to walk you through how easy it is to create one, because it really only takes 3 simple steps. The first is to watch a quick video tutorial. You're going to need to understand. You're going to want to see specifics. You're going to want to see examples so that you know how you should be writing this cover letter. The next step is to use a template. You're going to have a template that tells you the beginning, the middle, the end, and what kind of content should be in each one so that you know you're doing it right. And then the third step is you should run it by somebody for a review. It really always helps to have a second set of eyes, somebody who knows and understands cover letters and recruiting, who can also make sure that grammatically you don't have any typos, anything like that, right? So you want to be able to know, hey, I did this right. Average time to do something like this is about 1 to 2 hours, but think about it. Once you've built one of these, a lot of times you can reuse it for other job opportunities. Just tweak a little bit of the information. Because usually you're trying to get a job in a certain skill set or a certain industry. So if you choose a story that ties to that, you're going to be able to reuse it. But more importantly, you do want to spend this quality time. If you could spend an hour building a cover letter, but it gets you the phone call, it's better than you building a generic cover letter that never gets read. And again, we see such incredible results at Work Daily with the disruptive cover letter. We know that it works and that it's worth to invest that whopping 1 or 2 hours to do this. So, what do you think? Would learning how to write your own disruptive cover letter be good to your career? And if so, how much would it be worth? Well, we personally believe it's priceless. Owning your career and being able to manage it and taking control of that job search process, that's a pretty important thing. Where can you do this? Well, at Work It Daily, of course. You can come here and hang out with us. I don't know if you know this, but our mission is to drop the geographic and economic boundaries to great career planning and support. We don't think that it should cost a fortune for you to be able to get the help that you need. We have 15 video courses, and one of them is Job Search and has a whole video dedicated to cover letters and 24/7 access to it. So when our members get in there, they can work on their careers anytime they want to. But better still, we have unlimited online support. So when you join our platform, you get put into a private online community where you can direct message and work with our career experts on every aspect of your career. You can hand in your cover letter and say, what do you think? And they can work with you until they know that it's perfect. And it's not just the cover letter. It's your resume. It's your LinkedIn profile. It's your interview prep. It's every stage of the process that you're going through. You have a partner. You have a wingman ready to support you so that you can get the results that you're looking for. Now, because you listened to this video today, I have a special discount code for you. It's letter 10, and you have to use all caps just so you know or it won't work. And I want you to check that out because you're going to save $10 a month on our subscription rate. It's normally $29 a month to join us. No setup fees, and you can cancel at any time. But if you use letter 10, you'll be able to save $10 a month. It'll only be $19 a month for you to learn how to build a disruptive cover letter, make sure that it's right, get sign off from our career experts, and do all the other aspects of your job search with us. $19 a month. It's a couple cups of coffee. Again, we're going to help you with all aspects of your career at Work It Daily. So it's not just teaching you how to write a disruptive cover letter and making sure you nail it, but it's your resume, it's your LinkedIn profile, it's your interview prep, it's every aspect of your job search and career development. I got to tell you really quickly, resume writers and career coaches aren't loving us right now. And that's because they normally charge hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars to work with them. But what did I tell you? Our goal, our mission as a company is to drop the geographic and economic boundaries to great career support. So now you can get all of that help for just $19 a month. We guarantee you it's going to change the way you work in your career forever. Why don't you join and empower yourself and see what Work It Daily can do for you? At the very least, let's work together on your cover letter so that you can land that great new job. Okay, I really hope that this tutorial helped you understand the power of a disruptive cover letter and why it's very important that you write one. You do need one today, but you've got to get a recruiter's attention. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below so that you can get all of our latest content on a weekly basis. And most importantly, until next time, remember this: if you want to win, you've got to work it daily.